Hello, beloved. I thank you so much for your time and I thank you for joining me on the Prophetic Vessel Show. This will be your message from God, Ra, Allah, Source, the Divine. I'm grateful for your time. To those whom are keen or interested in becoming members of my Patreon, on my Patreon, I do offer weekly sign readings for $10 per month based on love as well as spiritual path. I also offer on my Patreon personal readings. For $50 per month, you get a personal reading from me every month based on love, spiritual path, career and finances, as well as ancestral messages. The link to my Patreon will be found down in my description box below. You can also join my Patreon by typing what is on the screen via Google, search it, and it'll lead you to my Patreon website. Without further ado, let us tap in and find out, why were you spiritually led here? What is here for you, beloved? Why did you resonate with the title? And why did your own YouTube algorithm present you with this message? Let us tap in and talk to God, okay? We have the Ace of Cups here, okay? Followed by the Ten of Swords. So this is an energy of a person who is, I'm channeling someone within a masculine energy, right? This individual here fears your rejection, all right? This is somebody who's willing to step up to the plate. They're willing to approach you and offer this cup of love to you. Okay, this is somebody that is definitely truly eager and keen and interested in you in that way. However, they fear your rejection. Okay, they fear your harsh words or reaction or the way in which you would behave towards this offer of cup of love, right? We have the Knight of Cups. So you're dealing with an energy of a person that is truly a hopeless romantic, okay? They're easily, it's like this is somebody that oftentimes finds themselves just fascinated by, a specific person or a specific thing. Hopeless romantic is not just within the context of relationships. It can be, in different things where it's like this person romanticizes a lot of things about life and about themselves, all right, and about people as well. So they're a hopeless romantic in that context of it. And they're definitely, therefore, a hopeless romantic with regards to you. There's a way in which this person just romanticizes you that is truly, they have this unique, different, maybe even odd or strange or peculiar way of romanticizing you. But it stems from the intentions of wanting to be with you. All right. It stems from this cup of love they hold for you within them. So they want to come forward and offer it to you. Okay. They definitely want to. They're just afraid. Like, truly. I think, that's their biggest fear, your rejection. We have the Tower. So this person has definitely been through a lot when it comes to love. Okay, we have the love is reversed here. Yeah, they've been through quite a few battles of love, wars of love, where they found themselves in this energy of romanticizing a person to the utmost, deepest level that they can get to within themselves, right? They found themselves truly within their own mind, their own heart, their own spirit. They found themselves dissecting another individual to the fullest capacity, everything about them, and just breaking it down and romanticizing every little bit about someone. And it's been multiple people that this person has dated or been with in the past, and each of those situations have led to this person's demise, meaning that things never worked out. And it's not even just like small a small breakup. Um, it's not even a small breakup or things of that nature. With the Tower being here, this is like a scar, right? This is a type of person that has been scarred a lot within the relationships that they've been in and the people they've dated, right? So with that being said, the love is being reversed. I do see that this person this person's perspective of love has changed. It has been changed by the experiences of love and the people that they've tapped into relationships with, right? They no longer have the same perspective of love anymore. It's not what it used to be for them, mentally as well as emotionally and spiritually. Okay, it doesn't represent what it used to. It doesn't stand for what it used to. It doesn't hold the same truth to this person. So there's been a drastic, almost like a big shift, change, right, that they've undergone. We have double Pisces energy, triple Scorpio energy, double Cancer energy, okay? We have double Gemini energy as well here. We have the Devil. This change, at first, it wasn't good, right? This shift of perspective of the truth of what love means to them, where they stand with it, and what it represents in their world. It wasn't always good. It wasn't a good shift, or a good change, because it made this person like heartless, right? They became this heartless person who did not have any remorse for the way in which they handled themselves in relationships moving forward after this shift, this change. It was something that wasn't for the better, right? We have the Wheel of Fortune reversed. It definitely wasn't it wasn't something, it wasn't a path that they should have been proud of, because when you get hurt a lot, you turn into a different person after some time, if things cut that deep. And back to the fact that this person has a lot of scars from the people they've dated and relationships that they've been in. And moving forward from that, they took upon those same scars and they allowed those scars to transform their identity, and now they became this, ruthless person who was only self-fulfilling in relationships, right? It was just about them and not about the next person or anything about the next person, really, right? In many, if not all aspects of the relationship, they were just like pleasing themselves, mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually. It was just about, them. They wanted they wanted the person that they were with, they wanted their world to revolve around them, right? So um they were doing all of this out of pain that it was too deep within them and too painful to look at, right? So they just couldn't, for a long time, they just carried these scars and continuously just allowed themselves to become someone else, like a monster. Like they caused scars, right? They began to cause scars. um yeah. Okay, this person began to hurt people, um, deliberately put them in situations of trauma. This person just became their own scars because of how deep they were cut, right? Themselves, they just fell into this path of pain. Um, they started to be the type of person that whomever they deal with, that person will forever be scarred as well, or hold resentment, anger, bitterness, shame, embarrassment, humiliation, because that's what this person would put that person through. That's what they would do to people now, since now that's what had happened to them, right? We have Capricorn energy here, double, triple Gemini energy. We have Aquarius energy, Taurus energy, as well as Leo energy. This person knew what they were doing. It's like they were conscious of every decision and choice that they were making. When they were operating from this state of being, they knew. Okay. So with that being said, they had lived like this for a long time, right? A while after their own scars, they started to be a scar themselves to others. And they lived like that for a while, all right? We have the Six of Swords. Okay. So I'm seeing a change of energy. We have the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. So it got to a point now where they just became so comfortable in that state of being until that state of being was keeping them away from you, because you were worth the healing to this person. You are worth the healing, is what I'm channeling. It's like you are worth them moving on from who they chose to be because of their scars. And that is because your worth to them means more than that person that they chose to be, right? So with this Ace of Pentacles here, it's like you hold value to this person's heart. They see you as somebody whom is not worthy to be left, or it's like worthy of change, valuable enough. Okay. We have double Capricorn energy. We have Libra energy. We have double Taurus energy. We have Virgo energy as well. We have the moon. you made this person want to bury the version of themselves they turned into after their own trauma. You put them in a predicament where they felt cornered, as if they had no choice but to change, because in order for them to have the wish fulfillment, their heart's desire, and this dream, which is you in this instance, right? They had to, like, it was like they had to bury that person that they became and never look back, and never want to look back, and never have a reason to look back. So that is who you are to this person. You are worth that much. You are valuable enough to them in that way, right? That they want to heal. We have the star. They want to heal. They want to change. They want to be different. It's like you are the hope. You became hope for them, right? Behind all of that, after everything, when you came along, you were this hope, right? They were on the streak of, I don't care about anyone but myself. But then when you came along, it was like, I don't want to be that way anymore. I don't want to be this person anymore. You restored some form of hope for them with regards to love, and you put them in a position to want to completely evolve and elevate from who they used to be, right? We have the Five of Swords. They had a lot of demons that they fought within that transition of themselves, where they were leaving that old person behind, who they used to be, right? They've been fighting a lot of demons, because it's not easy when you've been on a streak of anything, whether an analogy, a reference point, a case study, an example. If somebody continuously does something excessively, whether that be indulging in food, indulging in a substance, indulging in an activity, indulging in a person, like, it's like this common theme in their life that it revolves around their identity. So when the time for change presents itself, it's like that person that was doing all of those things, that person has to die because of who they need to be. And that's where the battle of the demons that they have come in, where they needed to face those demons, address those demons, and heal those demons, so that they take on a different form. It's no longer demonic energies around them. It's the angelic presence around them of their own choice and decision to heal themselves. Now they are in a different state of being, a different energy because of that. And that's where you took them. They fought because they felt you were worthy of the fight, to get to that point with themselves that I'm no longer who I used to be. This is a really intense but beautiful energy within this message. So yeah, I do see this person becoming victorious with this battle. Like, they fought and won. Okay, with the Six of Wands, they fought and they won. We have triple Aquarius energy, double Leo energy. They fought and they won this battle. They're no longer vulnerable to anything that has to do with who they used to be, or anyone that has to do with who they used to be. This person never will be the person that they used to be. Okay, they've conquered their demons. Now they're at a point in their life where all they want to do is be with you, because all of this work that they put in within themselves was to get to a place of, I can be with you, right? they can do that. They want you in their life that much. They want your presence in their reality that much. It means that much to them, right? So take this message how it applies for your reality, your world, and your life, beloved. Okay? But this person is in that state of being, they're in that position, they're in that predicament at this time in their life, in their world, in their reality. Okay? I thank you so much for joining me on the Prophetic Vessel show. I'm being called to end this message here, okay? To those whom, this was your message from God, Ra, Allah, Source, the Divine, and I'm grateful for your time, okay? To those whom are keen or interested in becoming members of my Patreon, on my Patreon, I do offer weekly sign readings for $10 per month based on love as well as spiritual path. I also offer on my Patreon personal readings. For $50 per month, you get a personal reading from me every month based on love, spiritual path, career and finances, as well as ancestry messages or ancestral messages. The link to my Patreon will be listed in my description box below. You can also join my Patreon by typing what is on the screen via Google, search it, and it'll lead you to my Patreon website. I thank you all for everything, and I will see you all soon. Goodbye.